Bullying is not just confined to childhood and playgrounds. Office bullies can make your work life miserable. Mercy Maglino is here with tips on how to deal with the office bully. And Mercy, Paul Cayano bullies me every time I work with him.
Okay, so here's what you need to do to deal with the Pauls. I assume he's innocent, which is one of my points.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah, exactly. It does happen in the workplace. Almost 37% of us have been bullied.
Wow.
And so most of us, don't want to rock the boat. We want our jobs. We don't, especially in this economy, So there are things you can do.
Yeah, what's the best way to deal with it if someone's being rude to you? How do you handle that?
Yeah, exactly. Well, the first thing you want to know is there is a way to speak up, and you must speak up, all right? So the first thing is, refuse to be baited. Don't be rude in return.
That's the easiest option,
Oh, my
right?
God. Find a way. Find a way to manage your emotional reactions when your feelings are hurt, when someone's blaming you or criticizing you.
Give us an example of what to say.
You want to keep poised and professional no matter what is happening. So when I mean manage them, walk away, be quiet. Many of us do not like to be quiet. We get into that, I'll show you, I'm really right. I think the biggest thing to do is remember this person is a bully. What they're saying isn't always truthful. And if it is truthful, then you need to fix that.
And if you feel the need to actually say something in return, you said don't be snide or rude in return, so give us an example.
Okay, so presume innocence. It's pretty hard to do. So if someone's criticizing you or they're using a name like they're calling you honey and the hairs in the back of your neck are going up. So you might presume innocence. It gets the conversation started, and you really do have to let the bully know directly, hey, because it's like the playground. You got to stand up to the person. So say things like, I'm sure this wasn't your intention, but when you call me honey, it really makes me uncomfortable. Or I'm not sure if you realize that when you're in a meeting and you criticize me like that, it undermines the project. So
you're putting it on them at that point.
And you're taking it on for you too. You're being very gracious because part of you wants to say, with the pointed finger, I'll get you, but that generally escalates, especially when the bully is your boss. 72% of bosses can be bullies. You don't want to do something that has consequences you're not prepared to face.
What about the kill them with kindness thing?
Okay, the number one thing too is start with the facts. Start with the facts, Paul. When someone like Paul, we'll just use him as an example, of course. The thing you want to do is write down the facts. Keep a record of it. Think in terms of observable behaviors. Not, he said this and then I said that. It's really not going to hold up. You want to be able to say, he sent in this email, this is what happened, or she did this.
Right, actually have it written out. I hope you're paying attention.
And save it, and save it. It gives you something to do, when you're trying to be poised and professional and someone's coming for you.
We're going to have to wrap it up here,
to write it down. Remember, it also sabotages your business and your career. So it's not just about your hurt feelings.
Mercy, thank you so much. Paul and I are going to work on our relationship, and we'll be right back after this.